Imagine a future where your daily commute isn't constrained by traffic lights, potholes, or gridlock lanes. Instead, you're gliding above it all, tracing silent arcs through the sky, wind in your face, nothing but open air ahead. That future isn't light years away. It's been test flown today in the form of a machine that looks like it was designed by a sci-fi artist on Caffeine High. Meet the Volonaut Airbike, a jet-powered flying motorcycle that doesn't challenge traditional vehicles, it erases them from the drawing board. It's not a hoverboard, it's not a drone, and it's certainly not a toy. It's a symbol of the next great leap in personal transportation. This machine isn't just a flight of imagination, it's a fully functioning prototype born from engineering precision and futurist ambition. Built by Thomas Patton, the same mind behind Jetson 1, the Airbike is something entirely different. It ditches the safety cages of conventional flying devices. No giant spinning blades, no bubble cockpit, it's a skeleton of purpose, raw, refined, and ready for flight. The Airbike takes a different approach. Instead of relying on rotor blades or tilt wings like most personal flying machines, it uses controlled jet propulsion to lift, balance, and accelerate. That alone places it in a category all its own. It's not an evolution of the motorcycle, it's a new species. The first thing you notice is the frame, lean, sharp, and minimal to the core. The Airbike structure is made from high-strength carbon fiber combined with 3D printed aerospace-grade alloys. The result? A machine so light it makes most e-bikes look bulky. But don't mistake lightness for fragility. This thing is built to survive the sky. Every component is stripped down to its essence. No wasted space, no excess, only the parts necessary to defy gravity, respond to motion, and thrill the senses. Its design isn't just about aesthetics, it's an aerodynamic solution to the question, how do you build a bike that can fly? Climb aboard and you're not met with a dashboard of buttons or knobs. There's no steering wheel, no handlebars like on a motorbike. What you feel instead is something far more intuitive. The Airbike responds to your movements. Lean forward, it moves forward. Tilt slightly to the side and it follows your shift. It's like riding a motorcycle with the brain of a bird. The onboard stabilization system is always active, reading your position, recalibrating jet output, making micro adjustments dozens of times per second. You don't just fly the Airbike, you become it. The power plant is perhaps the most radical feature. Instead of using electric rotor system or hybrid engine, the Airbike uses jet propulsion technology to lift off vertically and cruise at speeds reaching 200 kilometers per hour. There's no visible fans or propellers. Everything is embedded within its compact body, controlled by a flight computer that constantly fine-tunes thrust and stability. This system allows for vertical takeoff and landing, hover functionality, and mid-air maneuvering. You're not just going forward, you're moving up, down, around, and through whenever the sky opens. And it's not just about flying fast. The Airbike is designed for real-world navigation. Its agility makes it ideal for zipping between buildings, skimming above treetops, or cruising along mountain ridge lines. Unlike traditional aircraft, which requires runways or helipads, the Airbike needs nothing more than a small open space to launch and land. It's the closest thing to a personal air steed, ready to lift off from your backyard or rooftop of your office. What sets the Airbike apart even more is what it doesn't do. It doesn't scream, it doesn't shake, it doesn't smother you in complexity. The machine is whisper smooth thanks to a unique combination of flight dampening systems and noise-dampened jet thrusters. It feels less like riding an engine and more like controlling a thought. It's responsive in a way that's more animal than mechanical, like it's anticipating your next move rather than reacting to it. This synergy between human and machine isn't just the result of clever design. It's the outcome of years of iteration, refinement, and daredevil testing. Then there's the visibility. The Airbike offers something you never knew you needed until you've experienced it: complete, unobstructed freedom of sight. No cockpit glass, no helmet HUDs cluttering your vision. You're exposed, deliberately so. This design decision isn't just aesthetic, it turns the flight into something visceral. You feel the height, you feel every curve of the landscape. The sky is yours, not just above, but all around. Every flight becomes a sensory experience, a three-dimensional journey through space that until now only birds could claim. Of course, we're still in the early days. The Airbike hasn't gone into mass production. There's no dealership, no price tag, no owner's manual yet. What exists is a working prototype, an idea in motion. But even at this stage, it's already disrupted the landscape of innovation. Its existence proves something bold, that personal flight is no longer bound to rich fantasy of science fiction or billion-dollar aviation startups. It's being bootstrapped into reality by visionaries who don't ask if, but when. When it does become available, it likely won't be cheap. New technologies never are. But consider this, the first cars were once considered playthings for the wealthy. The first computers too. And now, everyone's got one in their pocket. The Airbike might debut as an exclusive tech toy, but it has the DNA to become a staple of future transport. Whether for recreational use, fast commuting, borderless adventure travel, or rapid response application like search and rescue or patrol surveillance, its applications are wide and wild. The infrastructure will need to catch up. We're talking about air traffic systems for personal flyers, safety regulation for jet-powered craft, possibly even airborne navigation lanes. But all that will come. It always does. Innovation doesn't wait for permission. It creates its own momentum, and the Volonaut Airbike is a spark that could set off a whole new wave of airborne mobility. A world where your driveway is a launch pad, a world where skyways replace highways. There's also something philosophical about Airbike. It reflects our enduring desire to transcend limitations. We built ships to cross seas, cars to conquer continents, rockets to leave the planet. Will it replace the motorcycle? Not exactly. It doesn't need to. It rewrites what the motorcycle was always trying to be, a way to go where others cannot. And now the where is vertical, upward, skyward. You're not weaving through traffic, you're leaving it behind. With the Airbike, the road vanishes. What's left is air, motion, silence, and speed. The world becomes smaller and grander at once. You can leave your city and see your planet. You can rise above the grid and remember what it's like to move without limits. It's not about escaping the world, it's about seeing it completely.